good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Midgard Golf. We're out here today, still in Tucson, Arizona, playing the 49er Country Club. So, it looks a little flatter than yesterday at Arizona National, and it's supposed to be a little bit more generous, so hopefully we score a little better, but still kind of refinding my game after like a month hiatus in frozen Colorado. So I had to get away, had to get back on the links, man. So yeah, here we are. And I'm playing with my Uncle Glenn Bob and my stepdad Tim, so you probably see them on the camera, but I think I'm just going to be filming myself. So yeah, it is what it is. So this first hole, I'm guessing we're going to be playing from one up, which is the whites. Yeah, but I don't know, I got to talk to the guys, see what they're feeling. They're kind of aching, you know, but what are you going to do? So am I. My back's not in great shape at all. So yeah, we'll see. But if we are playing the whites, it'll be 368 yards. And if we decide to step it up, then it'll be in the yardage marker in the post right before what it is I'm saying now over the little picture, like you might be used to if you've seen anything else on this channel. So yeah, let's give it a rip and check it out. It looks like it's a dogleg left, par 4. Yeah, pretty stock standard first hole for a round of golf. Really don't want to miss right. Really don't want to miss left either. So yeah, just kind of float one out there nice and easy, and yeah, set yourself up for a nice, probably 1 to 150 yard shot on that green. Let's check it out. Alright everybody, so here we are on the second hole. Kind of a mediocre start, I'd say. But so this hole, kind of a short par 4, but a hard dog leg left, downhill. I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear from me today. It is seriously windy. Might just be a music kind of round. We'll see. But anyway, about 300 yards to get up on this green from this here tee box in front of us. So yeah, you don't really need driver off the tee box because you can really hit this long. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens. All right, everybody, so here we are on the third hole. See if we can't get off this bogey train sometime soon. Jesus, I'm not hitting greens, that's what it is. Yeah, it's bad, but that's okay. It's still beautiful out here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the course anyway. So here we are, third hole, little par 3 here, 168 yards to get up on this green. So yeah, and the wind's kind of blowing at us and to the left. So yeah, you kind of got to field goal these trees, obviously, to get up in there. You can skyjack something, but of course then the wind is going to have even more play, or you can hit a bullet right through though, try to hit it low, and then run it up on the green. Those are kind of the options here. But yeah, only trouble is that bunker off to the right. You got a little room to miss to the left as well, so there's a little bit of forgiveness on this hole. I don't know what's long, so I wouldn't take the long stick at this. So let's give it a whack, see what happens. Alright everybody, so here we are on the fourth hole. Another par 4, about 345 yards to get up on this green, so pretty stock standard. And pretty straightforward. It looks like you've got a little bit of room to miss right, but I don't know, that left looks really terrifying to me, so I'd stay away from that if I was everybody out there. I don't think there's anything in the way of us and the green. I think it's pretty much just grass all the way down, but there's a little dip down there. It's kind of blind, so not quite sure about that. So, yeah. Pump whatever you like out here. I mean, yeah, this is a fair enough driver hole. Not anything for anything wild for sure, but you could certainly give it a rip. So let's give it a whack, check it out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Finally, we're off the bogey train. Hopefully we can stay that way. Jeez Louise. Tough out here playing in Arizona where I'm not used to it. But awesome anyway. Tons of fun. Big change of scenery. All these desert trees and stuff. It's different. Anyway, so here we are, 5th hole, another par 4, a little bit longer, 380 yards to get up on this green. So, but pretty straightforward. Tree line left, obviously, that's a bad miss. You're going to be in jail. You got a little bit of room off to the right, not much. Really kind of want to pipe this one. So, yeah, I think we're going to take the D-stick anyway and give it a whack, see what happens. Let's check it out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are on number 6. Alright, we're on the par train now, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay as long as we can keep it there, it'll be alright. So, this hole, little double clear par 4, but it's short. It's only 320 yards. So, yeah, you can easily drive it all the way through this little tiny landing area right out in front of us here. But if you just take something short and stick it out there, then you're only going to have 150 in. So really the smart play here is kind of not to use driver unless you really want to try to clear it all. And if you do, so you can see the tee box is right here next to me, so your angle is not going to be good to try to clear it all to this dogleg left. So unless you can hit a big, long, swooping draw with a driver, and I mean really long. So yeah, with a draw, which is going to take some yardage off of you. So yeah, that's kind of the thing here. So I think I'm probably going to take something like a, I don't know, maybe a 6-iron off this here tee box. Just lay it up into that landing area, have about 100 yards in. So let's give it a rip, see what happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on number 7. Finally a par 5. Yeah, they're right at the end of this front 9 here, both of them. So, yeah, kind of a strange way to build out a course, but nevertheless, that's what it is here. So, yeah, and it's kind of a short one at that. It's only 455 yards or so to get up on this green, but kind of a dog leg right. So, yeah, the idea, pump one out there in the middle. And then you'll have a long shot on to get on in 2. Or you could play a big old cut right down the middle there and kind of tuck the course line. Should be a fairly easy cut line actually, in order to get out there somewhere a little further down this fairway to give you a more modest shot to get on into. Probably have like 200 left or so, if you have from these tee boxes anyway, which is one up from the tips. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, definitely taking the D-stick. Let's give it a whack, see what happens. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the 8th hole. Nice little short par 3, 135 yards to the middle of this green as I'm getting it. Pin looks a little bit in the back, and that's 148. So I'm thinking about that 140 yard shot is probably the right stick here, so I'm probably going to be taking the gappy at it. Yeah, but the wind is blowing to the right. And man, it is howling out here. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. So, yeah, well, you should. It's not that bad at the moment. So yeah, anyway, let's tee it up and give it a whack. Pretty stock standard. Not a whole lot of trouble either way, except for those bunkers. And those bunkers, one on the left looks like death. One on the right, not too bad. So, let's give it a shot. right, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are on the 9th hole, and the final hole for this first part of this two-part series out here at 49ers Country Club in Tucson, Arizona. So, big par 5 to finish it off with. It's a number 2 handicap on the course, so, and you know, it doesn't really look all that difficult apart from it being narrow. It's long, well, a little bit on the longer side. It's 476 from this white here tee box, so that's not all that bad. But yeah, but definitely narrow for sure. Can't miss left, that's tree line, that's treble, and left of that's the houses. You got a little bit of room to miss right, but then you're gonna have tree blockage for your second shot, so you're probably gonna have to punch over left a little bit, play ping pong golf if you do miss right. So yeah, that's the ticket here. So what's the idea? Well, put one out there straight. So let's give it a whack, see what happens.